Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. How are you today?
Good afternoon, sir. Very good. How about you?
Oh, I'm very good. Never better. Thanks for asking. So, today we are going to discuss the Battle of Surabaya, which is a very great history from our country. In chapter 9, of course. So, before we go to the material further, I'm gonna take a present list from you guys. The first one is Hadiansyah. Are you here?
Here. I am here, sir.
Okay, good. Muhammad Sembahri, are you here?
Present.
Okay. And Muhammad Zaki Mubarak, you here?
I'm here, sir.
Okay, good. Okay then, since all of you have participated in this class, so let's go to the next slide. So I need each one of you to read the first and the second paragraph. I need Zaki Mubarak to read the first and the second paragraph of the story. Go ahead, Zaki.
Oh, sir.
The first and yes, you, Zaki. The first and the second paragraph. Go ahead and read it for me.
I can hear it. Can you repeat?
I need you to read the first and the second paragraph of the story.
First paragraph.
Yes, and the second paragraph too.
On 10 November, Indonesia celebrates Hari Pahlawan or Heroes Day in remembrance of the Battle of Surabaya, which started on that very date in the years 1945. The bloody battle took place because Indonesia refused to their weaponry to British Army. This army at that time was part of the Allied forces.
Yes, go ahead.
The Devian Bung Tomo is the well-known revolutionary leader who played a very important role in this battle. It all started because of the misunderstanding between British troops in Jakarta and those in Surabaya under the command of Brigadier Malabry. Brigadier Malabry already had an agreement with Governor of S. Java, Mr. Surya. The agreement started not as the nation troops and military to surrender their.
Okay, good, Jackie. Very good. You just need to improve your pronunciation about the certain words in this first and the second paragraph, but you need to improve it. But of course, it's very good. So the third and the fourth paragraph, I would like to Sam, can you read it for me? The third and the fourth paragraph.
Just third paragraph.
Yes, third and fourth paragraph.
Third and fourth paragraph. Okay. However, with the spring from Jakarta dropped leaves out of the Surabaya, the leaf told Indonesian to do the otherwise on 27 October 1945. This action angered the Indonesian troops and military leaders because they felt betrayed. On 13 October 1945, Brigadier Malabi was killed as he was approaching the British troops was near Jembatan Merah or Red Bridge, Surabaya. There were many reports about the death, but it was widely believed that the brigadier was murdered by the Indonesian militia. Looking at the situation, Lieutenant General Sir Philip Christianson broke in the reinforcement to siege the city.
Okay, very good, Sam. Thank you very much. So I think Sam has a great improvement to read to pronounce every word in this, but I think you need to improve it more. And it is very good for me. And the last paragraphs, I would like choose Hadi to read it. Go ahead. the fifth and the sixth paragraph. Go ahead, Hadi.
In the early morning of 10 November 1945, British troops began to advance into Surabaya with cover from both naval and air bombardment. Although the Indonesian defended the city heroically, the city was conquered within 3 days, and the whole battle lasted for 3 weeks. In total, between 6,000 and 16,000 Indonesians died, while casualties on the British side were about 600 to 2,000. Battle of Surabaya caused Indonesia to lose weaponry, which hampered the country's independence struggle. However, the battle proved Indonesian and international mass to rally for the country's independence, which made this battle especially important for Indonesian national revolution.
Okay, thank you very much for all of you to read this excitement history about the Battle of Surabaya. Good, good. So, let's go to the next slide. So, today we are going to talk about recount text. Okay, go ahead and read the next slide. Okay, so what is recount text, you might ask? So, recount text is a text that telling the reader about a story, about an action, or even about an activity, and also it tells us about the experiences in the past. So every recount text, every text that is related with the recount text is tells us in the past, experiences in the past, such as like history, such as like our experiences, our greatest moment in the past. So that's what it is of recount text it is. So the purpose of the recount text is to entertain or to inform the reader about something or about the moment that he had in the past. So I guess you know the definition and also the purpose of the recount text. So here are the example of the recount text like newspaper, diary, novel, and also storybook. Okay, let's go to the next slide. If we talk about the recount text, we talk about the generic structure, of course, of the recount text. So every text has its generic structure. So the first structure of recount text is, of course, the orientation. So the orientation gives the reader the background information that needed to understand the context of the text itself. So that's what orientation is. And the next one is events. Events is a series of chronological sequence events. So there must be a steps or sometimes a sequence between those events. The first events, the second events, the third events, and the last one. Okay. And the last one is reorientation. So reorientation is a personal command from the writer itself. It could be about the event or what will happen in the end. So that's the generic structure of recount text. Okay, let's go to the next slide, everybody. So there must be a characteristics of recount text. Of course, there must be. The first one is using the simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and also past perfect continuous tense. So every tenses in this are using in the past. Simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and also past perfect continuous. Okay, the second language features that we use in recount text is using temporal sequence, like on Saturday, on January, on February, on Monday, and so on. The next one is focus on specific participant. The example like I, or he, or she. So you need to focus on specific subject or participant in the recount text. Okay, so the next one is using conjunctions. The conjunctions like then, before, after, after that, then he become, and all and so on. And the last one is using action verb. Of course, action verb, but in the past, like when, stayed, played, gone, and so on. Okay, so all of you have known the definition, the language features, and also the generic structure. Do you have any questions so far, students?
It's clear, sir.
Okay, good, good.
Really, really.
Okay, very good. So let's go to the next slide, where we're going to discuss the example of recount text. So this recount text is entitled Being Late. So I need one of you to read it for me. Muhammad Sembahri, could you read it for me? All of
From where?
all of it.
All of it. Okay. Being late. Last morning, Dinari, my roommate, woke up late and she had to go to campus. When she wanted to take her motorcycle, in fact, she could not move it because there were some motorcycles that blocked up her motorcycle. She tried to move all of the motorcycles so that her motorcycle could move from the garage, but she could not do it. Then she called Adele, who had the motorcycle which blockaded up. After that, her friend who had the motorcycle helped her. Finally, she could move her motorcycle and rode it to go to campus.
Okay, good, good. Sam, could you mention me which one is the orientation? Which paragraph is the orientation?
The first paragraph.
Okay.
Morning,
Okay, good. The first paragraph. This morning, Dinar, my roommate, woke up late and she had to go to campus. Okay, good. Jackie, could you mention me which paragraphs is the events?
What, sir?
Could you mention me which paragraph is the events or the events?
I can't hear you, sir, because my connection may be.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just need to ask another one of you. Okay, Hadi, could you mention me which one is the reorientation? Which paragraph?
Orientation.
What?
The last paragraph, maybe.
Okay, good. The last paragraph. Okay. So all of you, I assume all of you have understand about every context of recount text. So the events actually is the second and the third paragraph. Okay, good. So let's go to the next slide where we're going to do an exercise. So I will give you about 5 minutes to read the text and then answer the questions. Okay, go ahead. 5 minutes, go. I will give you a notification to go to the next slide after this. Okay, done? Okay, let's go to the next slide then. Okay, the first one is for Sam. Sam, what is the first place they visited in Jogja?
C. Parangtritis Beach.
Okay, and then let's see the answer. Okay, good. Parangtritis Beach. Okay, good. Hadi, could you tell me what is your answer for number 2?
B. Unique places in Jogja.
Okay, let's see the answer then. Okay, good. The unique places in Jogja. Okay, good. And the last one is for Jackie. Jackie, could you still hear me?
Yes, but not clear.
Okay, could you answer the last question for me?
Pretty.
What?
A.
A. Okay, let's see the answer then. Okay, good, Zaki, good. Wow. So all of you guys have already know about the recount text, even though from its definition, from the generic structure, and also from the language features itself. So I assume that you guys have understand about the recount text and every text that is related with this recount. So so far, do you have any question regarding with our material today?
All is clear, sir.
Okay. What about Zaki and Hadi?
It's clear, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, so that's it everyone. That's it from our material today. Thank you very much everybody for your participation. And the last thing I said, wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.